So you're playing Vietnam and you want monopolies and Tamar's being annoying and you unlock the Voi Chein and you just can't help but go and fight them, and it's getting spicy in this game, everyone. Welcome back into our Vietnam Let's Play. Before we hop in the description below, there's a link to our Twitch channel where we live stream Civ all the time. Tonight, the day this video comes out, we are doing a 10-hour stream because the people on Twitch used all their channel points to provide a 10-hour stream. So here we are, we're doing it. So if you want to head over there, that'll be starting at 2 p.m. PST, around 5 hours after this video goes live. Otherwise, there's links for Discord and all other kinds of things if that interests you. Now I think we can get into the game and let's just see what happens to Tamar. I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe something happens, maybe something doesn't happen, but let's see what happens to Tamar. We are back in this super exciting game as Vietnam. It's been a minute since I hopped back into this game. We have these couple settlers coming up, so we are going to be using those to settle some cities. Unfortunately, we are going to have to take Amani out of Mohenjo-Daro just temporarily because we are losing loyalty up here, and I don't really need the Sioux of Mohenjo-Daro quite yet. I will for this city that's not going to go on water here, but we can just not plant that one right away, so I feel pretty okay with that choice. Otherwise, I think the plan is to just kind of cruise for a culture win. There are a lot of spices on the map down here that we're going to want. 1, 2, 3 for a monopoly at some point, some mercury as well. I think we definitely need to take out Tuskumi here for the double spices and the silk. So we'll have to play around with that a little bit. Maybe we use Himiko to soothe this army and then take a battering ram down here or a siege tower and see if that works for us. I do think we need to take this city though at some point. I'm going to stop down here in theology and naval tradition to get those 2 envoys back. That'll give us back the Sioux of Mohenjo-Daro. And then I can move up. I do really want some of this stuff in here. I think just going straight for conservation, though, is going to be our best bet. So we can start putting national parks down, start getting some sanctuaries down. And I think that'll be our best bet for a culture win. I'm going to swap in the, card, the professional army card for just a turn here. We're going to get another swap in 1 turn anyway. So just within this turn, I want to upgrade both these archers to Voi Cheins. There we go. A little bit of arrow score along the way too. Both these guys are going to be Voi Cheins. I'm going to bring them over with this great general, and I'm going to bring Himiko down with this army we're going to soothe. And I think as long as we can purchase a siege tower in my Tho, we can just come across and take Tsukumi really, really quickly would be the hope. I think it's time to really start focusing on that culture win a little bit. We will grab some art museums in the places that can get them. More great artist points, obviously great. More slots, more culture, all of that stuff is all A+ stuff for us. I'm going to quickly put a fan here. There's enough districts nearby that +4 culture is really nice. But also if things hit the fan here with this war, we're gonna try and take this city. Cleo's pretty mad at us though. She might come to war with us. I just want to make sure that no matter what happens with this war, if people do start trying to take these cities, we have a good kind of second walls location, second place to put our archers and Voi Cheins and things like that. So I think because this is already giving me a little bit of culture, it doesn't take up a population slot or anything like that. So it's just a really easy build at this point in the game. Otherwise, we're still planting woods. I want to make sure both of these can be national parks. The second we hit naturalism, we're going to want to start planting those right away. I'm going to use Himiko's rule here to immediately levy this military. That'll be the military we are going to use to take out Tsukumi. So I'm going to try and be a little discreet here. 1 more turn and we can buy our siege tower in my Tho, and we can bring it all over. She does have a few units we're going to need to kill. The Voi Cheins are going to have to do a little bit of work as well, and that'll take a minute to get them over. So this war is not happening right away, but we haven't renewed our friendship with her because we know it's coming. We know it's coming. We're about to hit mercantilism, which is a really huge thing for us. You can also see I'm prepping for this war here. We'll talk about the war once it starts. But mercantilism is going to allow us to finally see the actual monopoly amounts, who has what, how many resources are on the map, things like that. And then we can sort out what do we need? What do we still need for a spices monopoly or a silk monopoly or whatever monopoly? And how is that going to help us win this culture game? So that's what we still have to decide here. Oh, she's just going. She's just going. Yo. 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 Whoa. Okay. Surprise war. I hope I don't get the grievances for this. She took Geneva. What a hero. What a hero. Ladies and gentlemen, she took Geneva. Brilliant. I'm hoping that this levied army is enough because I still want to build theater squares and all of those things. I'm just trying to take enough cities for monopolies. I'm not trying to take cities to win a domination game here. And so I'm just going to bring you back a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm hoping that's still enough. I'm surprised she took Geneva. That's pretty funny. We'll be fine with the war over here just because we're going to have enough units. It is a bit of a question mark whether we get the siege tower in on time, though. With Hamiko, these are just absolutely destructive, these swordsmen, hey? The extra 10 combat strength. I mean, no, that was a misclick, but whatever. I mean, you put this great general up here, too. That was very much a misclick. I did not mean to do that. Oh, well. We'll put this cheeky campus here. It's not a huge campus. It will add more culture to our encampment, though. And we do need a little bit of science. You know, we're focusing on culture. We're trying to win that culture game, and we're doing well. Monopolies are going to make that even easier, but we still can't ignore everything else. Everything else is still happening. Here we go. So we have 3 out of 11 silk, so we need to find 3 more silk. 3 more silk to grab that. Spices, we have 1 of 11. Oh, so there's 11, hey? There's only 3 cocoa, though. We need 1 more cocoa for a monopoly. Where is cocoa at? This is the kind of thing that's all. I think he has the other 2. Oh, no. He has the other 2 cocoa. Okay. Damn, we only need 1 more. 1 of 6 turtles. We need 4 of 6. That's going to be a problem. 3 of 11 sugar, 1 of 11 mercury. We still need lots. We still need lots for monopoly, so we're going to be at this for a while. I mean, cocoa's definitely the easiest, though. Cocoa's definitely the easiest if we could find a way to take this city here. I don't think we really can, but... Ah, dang it. I have the limes card in, so I'm going to take this time just to build walls everywhere so she can't take any of our cities. I think we'll be fine. We have enough of a defense here. This encampment already paying off, though, which is exactly what I thought might happen, that she'd come in here and we can just start picking these units away. We also have a promotion here. We're going to grab garrison, obviously, and that'll keep all these units away. So I think we're fine. It's more just a matter of how much can this siege tower help us. If the answer's a lot, it'll be really quick. If the answer's not a lot, we'll be here for a while. They do have some units that I'm legitimately scared of. I'm going to use these Voi Cheins, not because I think we need to hit the walls. The whole point of the siege tower is that our melee units don't hit the walls, but it is helpful for experience too. So you kind of have to remember hitting the walls, even if you don't need to, isn't super important, but it does give you experience and make the city a little weaker, which is really nice. Now at this point, we should just be able to attack with these swordsmen. Absolutely. So this is going well. It's going to take 1 more turn maybe to take this city, and then we'll turn in. I don't know if we want to take more of her cities. It seems a bit mean, but she doesn't have a lot of defense in any of them. So if we make the most out of... How many more turns do we have of Hamiko? 23 turns. Maybe we take Poti as well. Zugdini has another sugar we might like. Another silk over here. Maybe there are some cities we do want to take, so we'll keep an eye on it. Any great general that grants 2 loyalty for that city is very, very helpful, so we shall take this one. Medieval and Renaissance era, so not only is it helpful, it's legitimately helpful for these Voi Cheins as well. So yeah, so this guy's just pinging units out of the sky right now. Like, this is just... These guys aren't surviving very long. Now, one of the things I haven't actually tested, my guess is that the answer is no. These guys don't have any duplicates. I was going to say, if there are any duplicates around... If I trade for a honey, do I have a monopoly for that amount of time? That warrior is dead, yeah. She's got a lot of units. This is a tough nut to crack up here for sure. Like I said earlier, we're going to grab the experience on the Voi Cheins. We're going to take the city, and then this Voi Chein. Oh, you can just promote. That's fine too. We'll grab volley on this guy. Yeah, let's just take the city. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. There we go. What do we get? We get a spices, we get a silk. We get to be very, very happy. We shall be keeping Shukimi. And we shall proceed to move on with our day. 3-turn walls feels pretty nice up here. Grab a lumber mill. Things are fine. Things are going well. They're fighting the good fight down here. Our setup is just really, really good. That encampment coming in clutch right away, though. I mean, just having these wall hits is very nice. Having the Voi Chein with garrison does a lot of damage to these guys. He can either pillage or die. It's up to him, whatever he wants to do. I don't think they're taking any of these cities. I think we might as well come up. I think Zugdini's an easier pick-off, and we get the sugar. I think Poti is obviously more important, though. And there's more districts here. So if we could snipe Poti out, that would be cool. I'm not sure that's really possible, but that would be nice. And these guys got some pretty sick movement, though. All right, let's move up as like a cohesive unit. Miko's got to go in the middle of all of them. Because theoretically, we should just be able to pounce on these guys. Yeah, this should be pretty much a no contest for some of these fools. Yeah, we'll move over to Poti. I think that's the next best spot to hit. Certainly worth getting a builder in here right away too, hey? 420, easy. Grab the builder, grab this silk, grab these spices. Put the spices industry over here, maybe? Thinking about it? So he is going to pillage. I don't know if that's the right choice, but he's going to do it. Oh, what an eruption. That's massive. 10 improved tiles, 1 damaged, 1 unit lost, 4 pop lost. That is absolutely massive. Coqueta's getting pretty big here. He doesn't have any walls, though. How easy would his cities be to take without any walls? Oh, boy. She's got so many units. And just doesn't do anything with them. Like, come on. I guess she doesn't really have much of a choice, but still. Hopefully these people still want to be friends with me. Oh, thank God, because I was worried for a second. So if we're allies with these guys while we're killing Tamar, I don't think they're going to care too much. Now, what kind of alliance did we have with you? I want to kill you while you don't have walls. I guess I can wait 30 more turns for that opportunity. I suppose I can wait 30 more turns for that opportunity. Once Himiko dies, we'll bring her back and maybe go after Genghis. Or Kublai, sorry. We'll do economic here. I don't know. Sure. I just want the Diplo favor. Oh, you'll want a science one for sure. You already have a science one. You'll do religious. That's great. Chandra, what do you want? Cultural? Yeah, dog. For 9 gold? What a steal. What an absolute steal. It looks like we are going to hit this Golden Age. 7 turns, 5 era score, which is fantastic for us. There is 1 more Monumentality left, too. I think. So, if we grab Monumentality and just get a bunch of builders, I think it's pretty GG. I think we're pretty good at that point. We have this other silk up here we need to grab. Lots to do. Voi Cheins are just absolutely incredible, hey? Just absolutely fun units. It's not a huge army, but it is doing work right now. Just a small sector of units with the Himiko and Great General buff is just running through people. I love it. It's a good effort with the catapult. I'll give them that. This is a decent effort. It's not going to end well, but it is a decent effort. I think once you get rid of the catapult, he can't really hit the city anymore. I'm having a little bit of fun, like almost pretending like these guys just don't exist. Like, we're not really attacking them, right? Like, we're just kind of ignoring them in a way. All right, can we take Geneva back? Is that a thing we can do? Oh, yeah? Get out of here, Tamar. Get out of here. Batumi's going to be the easier city to take. Poti's going to be a little bit trickier. No encampments, though. We can always rush Batumi down and raise the city. We don't need this city other than the district, and I would like this silk as well. If we come here first, though, we might be able to raise the city quickly. We almost need, like, Wukong or somebody to run around and pillage. Do we have any other heroes we want? 11. It's 11 turns for Wukong, though, unfortunately. I think we go for Batumi and just raise it. Like, just literally get in there, raise a couple of her cities, and then take Poti. How many more turns with Himiko do we have? 18. Yeah, we have loads. We have loads of time here. And there is our Golden Age all set up, ready to go. Let's grab walls here real quick. Then an old God Obelisk. I'm going to save the gold. We are getting a lot of gold. I have some Diplo favor to sell as well. I want to be able to buy units if we need them, especially over in Tsukumi here. All right, Chandragupta, what do you want? 20 gold per turn for a silk and a cotton? Brilliant. So now if I trade those out, do I still have 3 of them? Yeah, so you still control them. I have 4 of 11. So you still control them no matter what. Even if you trade them out. Let's get Himiko up here. Let's get the Great General up here. And I'm gonna start hitting the city with the Voi Cheins. I think we just start hitting the city. The swordsmen need a minute to heal. So we'll give them time to heal. This is gonna count as our territory with regard to healing. So it'll only take a turn or two to heal everyone up. Yeah, and they do a lot of damage to the walls anyway. It's a fine setup. Let's get rid of you with the walls. Let's get rid of you with the Voi Chein. I mean, we moved her down from 900 strength down to what will probably be closer to 500 by the end of this turn. So we're doing fine. Now that this Voi Chein is good to go, it's going to come up here. There's a warrior on the way. That's fine. I always find it weird when the enemy walls don't attack you. Like, what are you doing? Why? It's just such a waste. There's a bunch of good wonders here that I do want to build. I'm going to grab a builder really quick here to start chopping out. We need to get this rainforest down. We need to get this rainforest out. We need to get this rainforest out. Start planting some more woods around for the maximum culture or earth goddess benefit, sorry. And then we might focus on Forbidden City. I don't think we need the Eiffel Tower this game. I think Forbidden City is a good pickup for us. We don't have any industrial zones, though, so we're not collecting great engineer points, so that's probably not going to help. So we'll have to think about where we're going to get this production from for the wonders if we go for them. We do need to head to economics for corporation tech here. Extra 10 production in these types of cities can be very, very helpful. I'm actually going to buy a builder as well. There's just lots we need to build here. We just unlocked Niter. I'm going to see if there's any in our territory. I don't think I really want the Niter all that much, especially in areas where I'd be putting down national parks because the mine will give us bad appeal. There is one, you know what? This one in Sukumi here, if we buy this, is actually perfect. It's not a spot where we'll be putting national parks anyway. The one's up in the desert, too far away, so that's totally fine. You know, Ann Shan can probably pick some up for us. 1, 2, 3. This is too far away. Some in Zugdini. We're still going to raise some of her cities, so maybe we'll grab some Niter. I'm not too fussed about it, though. Let's just head for corporation tech. 20% culture in this city is not very worth it. Where's our other spices at? Our other spices is in 100 Games Humble Abode, where 20% of that culture is going to be much, much better. But, yeah, you're probably going to need to grab the industry in 100 Games Humble Abode. So we'll just grab a plantation here. All right, so we got the walls down without even using the siege tower, which is awesome. I'm going to pillage this for gold as well. We are going to raise this city. Plunder the trade route. Pillage for science. Probably just plunder the trade route for 80 gold. That's fine. Let's move. I don't want these swords. I want these swordsmen to heal. I don't want them to get hit by this archer. So I think we'll just focus on this city once we get the Voi Cheins can do their thing. I'm going to move this guy here as a little bit of a defensive buffer, though. We're not carrying it away in culture, but we're still ahead in culture, and that's totally fine. We're not in too big of a rush here. We're having a good time. Taking out cities, you know how it is. Having an absolute blast. We'll take this out. Then this swordsman can come in for the kill. I don't think this is a very... Oh, this is the one with the silk, though. Oh, that sucks. I mean, yeah, this one's definitely raised, though. You definitely raise this one. I think you raise this one, come down, steal this settler and Poti, and then you get 2 cities with the settler. There's just no way for us to keep that, unfortunately, but I think we come down and take Poti, and then we'll call it a day there. All right, it is commercial hub time. As much as I would love a little bit of production, we need to start really amping up our commercial hubs. We need trade routes, and we need the ability to get as many great merchants as possible. Speaking of which, I'm going to get some more trade routes going. Hoa Lu might have a little bit of reach. We'll grab a trader there, and we'll grab one in Da Nang as well. The reason is I'm not going for maximum yields from our trade routes. I'm going to get the tourism boost from trading with a Civ, right? So we have one to Kublai, and see if one can reach to Scotland and India here. And we are in our golden age. I think there's a monumentality left. If there is, I totally didn't realize the arrow was flipping, or I would not have bought those traders. There is. Well, you win some, you lose some. That's totally fine. We're going to go monumentality. That gives us all the builders in the world, which is awesome because now I can just start faith buying them in all our cities. We have a lot of work to do getting lumber mills up for production and all of the rest of it. So we will start commencing on that work. We don't have a lot of places left we can settle, but there are spots up here, right? Like, is it worth just settling a city here just to have another spot for a theater square? That's something we need to talk about. There are still spots on the map where it might be helpful. So we need to think about these things. So I can reach Scotland, but not India. Once this gets a trading post set up, I can do that. So by trading with Scotland, you can see now we have 25% tourism boost to them as well. We still have to focus on our resources here. 4 of 11 silk, so we're still, you know, at least 2 silk away from that, or 3 silk away. 4 of 11 sugar. We're getting close in sugar. We need this sugar up here, and it sucks that Kagwana has this one. We might have to get rid of Kagwana, to be honest. If we come and take Kagwana really quick, they have sugar and spices there. and silk. I think Kagwana's got to go. I think we got to come and kill Kagwana. So we'll figure these things out. Tamar wants to make peace for 2 gold. Get out of here. I'm taking Poti. Poti is my price. Poti is my price. I really would like Sai too. I really would like this city very much. Very much indeed. I mean, they're not doing as much to the walls, but they're doing okay. This is fine. It's a decent amount. We also want to come and steal this settler if we can. Do we have a unit over here? We don't. That's big sad. I thought we might. It's important to always keep up marking down your national parks. You're like, hey, we have a national park here. I'm going to mark it down just to make sure I know where to and where not to put woods. But I'm going to put woods in a lumber mill here because it's not going to be part of a national. You know what? It is. It is going to be part of a national park. Yeah, I lied. This is also a national park. Just kidding. I'm realizing this in real time. That is a national park. And so it shall be forever. We can attack and pillage a campus for science, which we certainly will. I can attack, and then do I want to move closer to the city? Probably. Might as well. I like how this city already grew into the silk in the 1 turn that it took to raise the other one. So we do have the siege tower there now, which means we can move and hit with swordsmen. It's not a good attack, though, especially with injured swordsmen, so we might just do some pillaging over here. I mean, we can just straight up eliminate some of these units. Tamar, how much gold does she have? Not a ton of gold. She won't be able to buy too many units. And so I think it's worth just straight up hit and pillage. For you, I mean, probably worth it just get rid of the catapult. Getting the silk and the sugar is a pretty big deal. It's not enough, but that is helpful. Yeah, if we can hit next turn and grab the settler, I'll be happy with that. Did I just accidentally pillage the road? No, we're good. We're heading straight for conservation. 11 turns. That'll put us at national parks just under turn 150. That's a great place to be at in any game. I'm going to buy the amphitheater here just for more great writer points, and then we'll build the art museum. How many more national parks do we have? We have 1. No, we're not getting 1 up here. So these can all be lumber mills. That's good to know. Can't have 1 down here. Can't have 1 over here, though. All right, so I'm just going to do a bit of a peruse. I just want to know where I can and can't build my lumber mills. Another national park just waiting to go down. Man, we are going to have so much tourism and so much culture and so many amenities and just so much fun stuff. I shall be taking this settler. Yo! What a win. You were just a little bait, so that's fine. You back off. You're all good. Let's surround the city or try to surround the city for the old... What's it called? The old siege. It doesn't look like that's going to happen, though, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it looks like that's not going to happen. Zone of control around this Voi Chein is pretty sick. I can hit here and then pillage for health, although if they hit me, I'd rather pillage for health next turn, so that's fine. Oh, you know what? This great general gives us an extra promotion to a land unit. I'm going to use that, and then this guy can attack twice. That's so worth it. Certainly want this tea under wraps. I don't know how many tea we need. Or coffee. Oh, we need 1 more coffee. Where is the coffee? We only need 1 more for a monopoly. Where's the coffee? No! Curse you, coffee! Why are you over here? Can I even settle there? Rip. Nope. Damn. Damn indeed. All right, we're going to buy a settler here, though, with faith, and then we're going to settle this city to grab the silk pretty soon. Grabbing this silk as well. How much silk does that give us? What do we need? 7? We have 5. I think we need 7. 6? We get this one. 7 if we get this one. That'll be a monopoly. Cool. Oh, we already have another one up here, too. We're already going to have 7 just with our own cities. Oh, good. Oh, hooray. There's lots to build here. Let's grab another builder. I wonder if we can keep Poti. We're in a golden age. 100 Games doesn't have a ton of population, though. These aren't super high population cities. I wonder. We'll figure it out. We're going to grab Expert Marksman here. Expert Marksman will allow us to attack twice next turn. I probably should have attacked once this turn first. Plunder trade route for gold. I mean, I'd rather just take the city quicker. And then plunder the trade route. I always forget that you can move twice. Yeah, we're definitely getting the spices industry here, though. Absolutely. 183 culture feels pretty good. It's not amazing, but it'll do. Where's this settler coming? Is there? I just want a way to settle where I can get more resources. That's all I want. I'm just a simple man. It's a good Petra city over here, even. I think you settle this Petra city over here. I think you just wait until this city's out of the way, and then we can make peace. I'm so sad the coffees are over here. We need the great merchant that gives us a city-state in our control, actually. There's a great merchant that gives it, if you have suzerainship, the city-state becomes yours. That's what I want. I want that great merchant right now. Ooh, Cleo won 2 Diplo points. We gotta watch out. Cleo's at 4 Diplo points. So getting this +4 bonus here is really, really powerful because now this Voi Chein can attack twice, right? Gonna finish up the market and then throw down our government plaza. Do we need the arena yet? Yeah, we probably need the arena. He's gonna buy the arena for the amenities. And grab the grove, my guy. Man, these tiles are sick. Yep, 7 out of 11. You need 7 because you need 60% for a monopoly. I mean, getting 1 monopoly early is very good. It gives you a lot of tourism and gold. Perfect. They didn't kill the swordsman, and that was all I needed them not to do. Let's actually attack with these ones first because they're not in as good of a spot. If we can whittle the city down. Can you take this? We're going to have to take it next turn. I just don't want to risk it and have the swordsman die, right? And then we can attack twice with this Voi Chein. I go injure both of these guys. These guys can just back up. Oh, we're at war with Caguana now, hey? I didn't even realize that. I mean, yeah, I want these resources. We can take out Caguana quick. I'm all in on that. Absolutely, sign me up for that. Let's take out Caguana quick. It's gonna be a little bit of a culture downgrade, but it'll help with the monopolies and yeah, just the monopolies. But it'll give us a gold upgrade and a tourism upgrade, which I think is a fair trade. So the reason this city works as a settle is because we have Mohenjo-Daro, right? We have Mohenjo-Daro. We're good to go. We can settle and still get the full housing. If we look at our housing here, it says, where's that at? No, not amenities. Where is the housing? 2 housing for 1 citizen. Total housing 2. Do we not have Mohenjo? I lied. We don't have Mohenjo. But when we do get Mohenjo, that will be 5 housing. Let's reassign Amani, though. Oh, dude, we can totally just take Iguana. Yeah, let's just start chipping away at it. We can bring our units over here and take that. I want to come down and take Sai, actually. I want the spices monopoly and the silk monopoly. I don't this is VanBradley. We don't settle for anything less here. All right, so we got Poti. Yo! We got loyalty on Poti. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's kill some more of her units here. That'll make me feel better. And then we will sue for peace and see if she is vibing with that idea. The answer's usually yes once you just completely obliterate somebody from the game. Not quite a silk monopoly yet, though. We need to grab this one right here. I already have that one. What am I talking about? We need to grab this one down here. Ha! Just kidding. That was a waste. That was a complete waste. It's this one down here I'm talking about. So we'll grab that one. And now if we go to resources, we have a monopoly on the silk, which is awesome. All right, Tamar. Piece it up. What do you say? You have to pay me, though. 19 gold per turn. That's fine. I don't want to milk it too hard. She'll give us 20 Diplo favor as well. All right. We got our cities. Oh, she's going to give us... No, one sec. She's going to seed... I was going to say, she's going to give us these. No, I'm looking at the wrong screen. She's going to seed her 2 cities, and we'll take the rest of it. Thank you. You want to be our friend now? No? Nope. That would have been funny. I think taking Caguana is next. And I think this Petra city's coming in hot, too. Where exactly do we want to put this? You could kind of just do it anywhere. I think you settle on the sheep right here so you can grow into some of these or all of these tiles. And then you just chuck the Petra down maybe off to the side here. There's nowhere to... Yeah, off to the side here so you can put a theater square next to it. I think that works. We'll come over here. We're not at war with Caguana anymore. I mean, it's not a ton of culture we're getting from them. 10 turns? Yeah, I think we're going to come and take Kiguana for the spices and the silk. How many spices do we need? We still needed quite a few spices, so that's a bit of a work in progress. So we're getting 15 gold from the monopoly on luxury resources. Very nice. Where do we see if we're getting what we're getting for our tourism boost? I have to find out where we see that. Like I mentioned earlier, we're still doing all the things we need to do for a culture victory as well. So we're focusing on art museums, archaeological museums, getting great writers. 208 culture is not too bad. 210 on this screen, so I don't know where the discrepancy is coming from exactly. We're not running away with the actual culture victory yet, but we still have a ways to go. And I think as soon as we get, the second we get all our national parks down, which we'll be able to do right away next turn, things are going to get pretty crazy for us. I'm going to save up our gold to buy the sanctuary buildings. The sanctuary buildings cost 1,700 gold, but on all the tiles here that are getting culture and faith and all that, we'll add science and add gold to it. So it's ridiculously powerful. We just have to save up a little bit of money for them. Wow, we hit conservation really quick. Turn 138 is fine. That's fantastic. Let's circle back for some of the other things we're going to need in this game. Diplo service feels good. Enlightenment, civil engineering. And then move towards democracy, probably. We'll finish this up first and see where we're at. We are back in Mohenjo-Daro. Let's try and grab Antananarivo just straight up. So Antananarivo, taking that, will replace the culture we're going to lose from Kiguana. Because we're bringing our Voi Cheins down. We're just going to take Kiguana because I want the resources. And that's fine. I don't think the AI is going to like that too much, but we have allies. We'll wait till these ally ships, or alliances, ally ships, good lord. We'll wait till the alliances expire. We'll renew them, and then we'll have 30 turns to mess around again before they expire. I'm also thinking about grabbing Hercules, or Wukong. I think Hercules is gone. Wukong is what I meant to say. Hamiko's gone. We shall repurchase her fairly quickly. I do want to make the most of her, though, so I won't be repurchasing her this second. All right, and where do we want to put our first national park? So national parks provide amenities, too. So all these amenity problems we have, they provide amenities based on appeal. So all of these high appeal tiles got to be good. Let's get rid of all these rainforests so we can increase the appeal of these tiles. Just because they're good enough for a national park does not mean they can't be better, right? So we want to shoot for the best. Grab a builder. We need a naturalist here right away. We need a naturalist here right away. And like saving up your faith so you can just do a bunch of these on turn one is very, very helpful. All right, first national park going down is going to give us a lot of era score, but every national park after that gives you era score. So if you need era score, you're like, hey, I need a golden age here. I want to avoid a dark age. How am I going to do it? Use your national parks, man, because we're going to get 4 for this one. Right here. The first one's going to give us 4. And then every single national park after that's going to give us 3. But it happens to every single one. So it's not just the first one. It's all of them, which is very powerful. So you can see chopping this rainforest out increase the appeal of this tile. More amenities will be nice. We'll see if any of these amenities problems go away this next turn coming up. We've also made a pretty big dent in the science game too, just by taking a couple campuses, focusing on science a little bit. We're now right in the main game here, so if we ever do need to take on Genghis Khan, he's a bit far ahead, but doable with planes. Egypt isn't that far ahead at all, so Egypt's takeable as well. We're ahead now, so a couple more turns. Egypt also kind of just takeable with planes to increase our monopolies. Yeah, we went up from 250 to 319 culture, and a lot of that is going to be because the amenity problems are gone. Yep, the amenity problems are all gone, so just by building a couple national parks, amenity problems solved. What's great is that not only are we building a couple of national parks, we're building a whole bunch. So these national parks are going to solve amenity problems everywhere. We got a great profit! Yo! I'm going to take it for the era score. I'm not creating a religion, though. Now, we're going to save up for the sanctuaries. You know what? I think this is a great point to leave the game. I reckon we're winning this before turn 200. We're already just cruising ahead now. It didn't take very long. So, what a game. Things are going so well for us. The war up here went about as good as you could hope. We got a lot of national parks down. I have to go off screen here in between and take off all these pins. But man, we're having a great time. I hope I'm showcasing just the power of national parks, of naturalists, of planting woods early, of what Vietnam is good at. We still have a lot to showcase as well. Not sure if we'll get to rock bands. We haven't hit the full function and ability of monopolies yet either. But man, I hope you're enjoying this series. I'm having so much fun recording it. If you are, let me know down in the comments. Hit the like and subscribe button as always. There are links in the description to Twitch, Twitter, Discord, all of those fun places. Thank you guys. It's amazing that you guys are supporting this channel so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we will see you in the next one.